I'm on a mission to make Destiny's forgotten exotics usable, and today I'm using Sanguine Alchemy. Sanguine is a warlock exotic that gives a 2x surge for weapons matching the flavor of your subclass, and extends the duration of your rift for each weapon takedown you score while standing in a rift. Now these aren't the prettiest robes, so this time I double down on standing out. I mean, just look at this.
We're asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store, and I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description. Okay. This is the guy.
The build I end up sticking with actually has a coherent theme to it. Vampires. Sanguine Alchemy. You know, sanguine, kind of red, kind of bloody. Then Buried Bloodline. Yeah, more blood. Then Child of the Old Gods with Empowering Rift, which causes you to get Void Vampirism. Nice. Then I got the Vampire Gloves with the little claws on them. I didn't mean to do all this, it just kind of fell together, but I'm not complaining. I actually think this build is quite good, and it has a theme. I could have gone with a red shader or something, but I'll just stick with the monstrosity. I got the boys with me, and we're fearless tonight, so we head into a heist battleground on the Mood on Legend. Things go pretty smoothly. The build works really well with Buried Bloodline. It does a lot of damage on its own, and then you give it 2 surges and an empowerment, and it just rips through stuff. We're smooth operators for the first couple of rooms, but we get absolutely annihilated by these Sniper Scorn. Oh! I had Void Resist and Sniper Resist, and this man still one-shot me. Kind of killed our momentum, so we went back in after knocking down the difficulty. On Heroic, I could actually take 2 shots before dying. Sniper, no sniping. Heroic went much better, and it was more fun. I was actually able to see what this build could do, and honestly, I kinda liked it. Having Devour and Empower, ooh, wow, I'm a poet. Having Empowerment helped me ensure that I got takedowns, and having Devour meant that I was staying alive and getting my grenades back quickly. I didn't even miss the healing rift. I wanted to try it out some more, but I just didn't want to do Onslaught. I've had enough Onslaught. And we were down 1 member, so now it was just the 2 of us. I decided to take my buddy through some of the exotic missions that he'd missed out on, that being the Dead Messenger mission and the Vexcalibur mission. Same build, same weapons, same loadout, same effectiveness. Yeah, sure, these enemies weren't the strongest, but I wanted to see how the build would do when you had to move around, or how it did when there was even slight mechanics involved. Granted, I wasn't always getting the most out of my extended rift, but being on Void and making as many breaches and orbs as I was, there wasn't a time where I needed a rift and didn't have one. It gives you so much damage packed into a tiny little empowering pool, and the subclass and weapon were major complements to this exotic. Sure, you could get this surge elsewhere, but here I was actually thankful that I had the boot mods free. I was able to have a Scavenger and Special Finisher for Buried Bloodline, then Insulation and Restoration for extra Rift energy. Then in the subclass I grabbed Starvation, so now I get Devour on Orb or Breach pickup, which in turn gives me healing when I pick up an orb, on top of having the surge from this exotic. I had to make no sacrifices. I could have my cake and eat it. So, is this exotic good? Yes, I actually think it's one of the better forgotten exotics I've used. Is it meta-defining? No, but it's really good and really easy to use. I'm sure there are other subclasses to use it with as well. A never-ending Arc Soul sounds really good, but I really like this build a lot. It had a theme and it was really strong. If you didn't have Buried Bloodline, it definitely wouldn't be as good, but I still think it would be worth using. Graviton Lance could net you a ton of extra takedowns and really push that extended rift to the max. I genuinely think this is a slept on build. Try it, tweak it, make it your own, then come back and let me know what changes you've made in the comments. Until next time, everyone.
Dude, I am about to suspend like I've never suspended before. I got rid of all their bodies. Dude, just gonna be a baby game right here.
Alright. Go ahead. The slow turn. Alright, no. Go up there, and then I'll throw the Nova Bomb, the Slova Bomb. And then you activate it, right?
Alright.
Now. Get him! It didn't even shoot out the Seekers!
No, it didn't.